Good morning, everybody. Dr. Victoria Scrubbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Thursday? Thursday, September 16th. And the moon, as I stand here, is in Capricorn. It does shift into Aquarius today, and of course both Capricorn and Aquarius are Saturn ruled signs, so Saturn becomes important in the chart, and we have Saturn, of course, in Aquarius. And today we have Venus, the planet of love and relationship, and our values, what's important to us, which just recently moved into Scorpio, and in fact is in charge of many other planets through dispositorship. So right now, Venus is kind of ruling the roost, so to speak. And today she makes a square to Saturn, last quarter square. Now, when Venus and Saturn come together, it's not generally all that much fun. Venus does like to have fun, and Saturn, of course, likes to be serious. Venus in sensual and desirous Scorpio may have something to say about Saturn's cold, hard, calculating stare in Aquarius. Certainly Saturn in Aquarius is very certain of their point of view, very certain of what they know, or what it knows, I should say. And so, what you know and what you want, we can work that together sometimes to get what we want, and sometimes it's like it works against us. So let's talk about this square between Saturn and Venus. It is a last quarter. Is it? Yes, it is a last quarter crisis in consciousness square. It is a natural time of rebellion, that last quarter square, and it really is a reorientation. And so when we're dealing with Venus and our values and what we want out of life, and especially in Scorpio, where she really likes intensity, and she likes depth, and she likes a little intrigue, and she likes to play the foil often, or the mysterious woman, dressed in black, that kind of thing. The Venus in Scorpio. And she comes up, she wants what she wants, she knows what she wants, and she comes up against Saturn. Now, Saturn is an energy of restriction, but it is also an energy of structure. And so we can feel like our feminine side, our desires are not being met. Our desires are not being considered, perhaps. And of course, the interesting thing about it is that Venus in Scorpio rules our generative organs. And certainly Venus in Scorpio is prickling from the shenanigans that are going on in red states when it comes to a woman's right for a safe and legal termination of her pregnancy. And so there's that energy and yet with with Saturn in Aquarius, it is more collectively oriented. And it is Aquarius, and there is a part of Aquarius, not always generally expressed through Saturn in Aquarius, but it can, to sort of break out of the old and reestablish new patterns and things that are fairer and more progressive. So we're in this place between the past and the present, between the past that we've had, the present that we're experiencing. And the past was actually at times better than it is now, right, when it comes to women's rights. But all the same, we do not have equality. The ERA has not been signed, even though it has been voted upon by, I think, 38 states, and now can become an amendment. So it would really be neat if somebody signed the damn amendment. Okay, on to other things. Let's see what else is going on today that I want to mention. The moon will make a conjunction to Saturn. That can feel a little depressing, as it were. Let's see. Mars is approaching a trine to Saturn. It is a Sagittarius side trine. So that's starting to come into orb, not quite yet. So that does bring structure, and Mars in Libra can bring legal matters, right? Legal actions to afford some equality, right? So all of that is sort of brewing now, and we are still in the opposition between the Sun and Neptune. So things are still not quite clear yet. They will start to get clearer as Neptune moves out of that exact opposition. Right now it is about goodness gracious, it's only about 2 degrees away from the exact opposition, so we're still in kind of in the Neptune fog with that. So that's what's going on. So if any of you haven't seen me and Marianne, I'm sure you have. That was a whole lot of fun. And I also did something with Ona from Ona's Tarot. We did a remembrance of 9/11, our own sort of personal remembrances. And we actually looked at the chart of the 9/11, when the plane hit the first tower, and how it affected the chart of the United States, the Sibley chart. So if anything like that might interest you or intrigue you, check it out. I think it's called Remembrances of 9/11, 20 years after, or something, 20 years later. And it is on my channel, and it actually might also be on Ona's channel. I don't know. I sent it to her so she could put it up on her channel if she wanted to. But definitely check that out. It was a really nice, it's about 50 minutes long, so you got to give yourself time. But it was a really nice, a nice discussion with Ona, and we're going to do more of those. A little astrology, a little synesthesia, a few cards pulled. It's a lot of fun. All right, guys, take care. Much love. The Women's March is coming up on the 2nd. And I believe it starts at 10 o'clock in all the cities that there's going to be a Women's March. Me and my friend Jackie intend to go to the one in Boston. But of course, if you're going to do that kind of stuff, just be aware and take care. Be aware of your environment, and protect yourself with the white light and the sisterhood. Okay, guys, take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.